Hello, class. My name is Katie Bligen. Today I will discuss with you stress management. With everything that's going on right now in current event, I believe that we all could benefit from this topic. In this lecture, we will go over what is stress management, why we're talking about it, how does it affect you, who does it affect, when are you most vulnerable, ways to reduce stress, and at the end of the lecture, I will have my thought-provoking question. Let's begin. I realize that as college student, we have so much that we're juggling every day. Some of us are working students, and we have schedules, deadlines, different areas of our life that are demanding of our attention. And if we're not careful, it will break us. So we have to create a sense of harmony. And this is one of the reasons why I selected stress management so that we could have something solid in place. And I also believe that this will be beneficial for everyone. So, what is stress management? Stress management is a broad scope of methods and psychotherapies aimed to maintain a person's stress level, especially chronic stress, usually to improve everyday life. So basically, it's a range of different tools to reset your alarm system. Stress management can help your mind and your body to adapt to the different changes that we go through on a daily basis. Without it, your body might be on a high alert at all time. So let's call it the harmonious tool. So what's the significance of stress management, one might ask? Well, living with high levels of stress puts your entire well-being at risk. Stress inflicts devastation to your emotional stability as well as your physical health. It limits your capacity to think clearly, function effectively, and just enjoy your life. I remember a few weeks ago, I underwent a series of stressful events that were short lived, of course, but I remember not being able to think clearly and effectively. I remember having physical signs of stress, rapid heart rate, perspiration, and so forth. I remember my personality changing a little bit. I was a little bit aggressive because I didn't understand what was happening. So these are things that stress will impose on you. When you are stressed, your relationship will most certainly be impacted. Chronic stress can greatly increase your likelihood of developing symptoms of depression, anxiety, and other mental health difficulties. For these reasons, we have to have great stress management skills. How does stress affect you? Stress affects your entire body, mentally as well as physically. Here are some common signs of stress. They include headaches, feeling overwhelmed, difficulty concentrating, frequent mood swings, trouble sleeping, and a change in your appetite. So if you realize that you're eating more than usual or less than the usual, or you don't have an appetite at all, you may want to investigate that and see what's happening. If you realize that you're not getting enough rest, you're having difficulties at night sleeping, you may also want to look into that. Also monitor your mood. Is it all over the place? Are you having frequent headaches? Are you feeling overwhelmed? These are things that you should pay special attention to and investigate them so that you can develop a system that works best for you. So far, we've talked about what exactly is stress management. So we defined it. We talk about the importance of stress management. Why is it important? Why is it a thing? Why do we need stress management? We've also looked at how does it affect you? What are the symptoms? What are the common signs of stress? Now, let's go a little bit deeper and let's discuss who does stress affect? Stress affects all systems of the body, including the musculoskeletal, respiratory, cardiovascular, endocrine, nervous, and reproductive systems. Our bodies are well equipped to handle stress in small doses, but when that stress becomes long term or chronic, it can have serious effects on our body. Here we will look at when are you most vulnerable to stress. Different things could make you be open to stress, but here are some examples. When you don't have a strong support system or you're lacking a network of support. I'll use myself as an example. This week I had an episode where I could not find my car key. I always put it in a specific location, and I got up the morning to go get ready to go start my day. I had a lot of important things that I needed to take care of, and I cannot find my car key. I spent 2 hours looking and getting frustrated, having a meltdown, calling everyone that I know that could either give me a ride or come up with a solution, and I just was not having a good time. And then finally, I called one of my friend, asked her to help me with the Uber, because for whatever reason it was not working on my cell phone. And so that was adding to my stress. And we were able to call the Uber. And for whatever reason, I looked in the trash and there goes my car key. And so within that 2 hour window, I experienced a short lived stress. So if I didn't have like a support within the time to call my friend, get an Uber, at least that was an immediate solution or short term solution. It probably would have been worse. If you're not getting enough sleep, you could experience stress because you're fatigued, you're tired, you're not your usual self. So it will adjust your personality because you are tired. Life experience, especially significant ones such as moving, losing a loved one, starting a new job, new environment, could trigger off stress because of anxiety and expectation, a change, all those different things. If you have a new child, it may change your routine. And now you have an extra person that you have to take care of. That could cause stress. If you also get married, we always look at marriage as a beautiful thing, which it is, but changing your lifestyle and inviting someone in your personal space and adjusting to their way of living and their way of doing things may bring on stress to you. So that's one area that to be look out for. Experiencing poor physical health. If you're sick, you're not feeling well, that could cause you to be stressed. If you're not eating well, so your body is not getting the proper nutrition and proper nutrients to energize you, if you're not drinking water, these are all different things that could bring stress to you. Financial hardship. You lose your job, or you don't know where you're going to get money to take care of the things that needs to be taken care of, or take you cannot solve problems that needs money to solve it. So financial hardship is one of the things that will make you most vulnerable towards stress, or one of the key things that could bring stress to you. Now we will discuss ways to reduce stress. Here are some ways to reduce stress. Practice relaxation, whatever that may be for you. For me, sometimes I try to practice yoga or just mindfulness. That's a fun, for me, it's a fun practice. Um, Journaling, different things that brings you to a state of relaxation, a state of calmness, a state of stillness, and just taking a break. Proper nutrition. So make sure that your body is getting the right amount of nutrients that it needs to survive on a daily basis. So you're getting enough fruits, enough vegetables, all the vitamins and minerals. You're getting enough water. Hydrate yourself and making sure that you're eating properly. Physical activity, whatever that may look like for you. This could be going to the gym, taking a walk, riding a bike, dancing, whatever that is for you, making sure that you're moving your body. Time management, that's an important one. So you could develop a schedule to know where you're at. What do you need to what are your needful things? What do you need to get done within that time frame? I know for me, I struggle a lot with procrastination. So I usually push things off, and then I experience a high level of stress because now I'm on the day where I have an assignment due and other areas of my life are demanding my attention. But with time management, I'm able to take care of that. So develop time management. Um, Another area that you can look at to reduce stress is self-care. I know that self-care means lots of different things to different people. So identify what does that look like for you. An example for me, self-care would be making sure that I groom myself, making sure that I get enough water, so I'm hydrated, making sure that I have a good meal. Because when I'm hungry, I get a little rowdy. So I'm taking care of myself, taking care of anything that I know is going to linger on my mind and don't give me that free space to think about other important things. So for me, that's what self-care looks like for me. And last but not least, you want to also make sure that you are getting proper rest. So get enough sleep. I know that they recommend that you get 8 hours. For most people, that's not possible. Well, it is, but they have so many other things that need their time. And so that's a luxury for some people. But make sure that you're getting at least 6 or 7 hours. Schedule your day so that you're getting the proper amount of rest that will energize and rejuvenate your body on a daily basis. And now we're at the end of the lecture, and here's my question for you. How would you describe your stress level? Here's a task. Consider a specific social threat and put yourself in a position to describe what would benefit your health. I would like to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you will gain something beneficial from this lecture.